You guys know I love
Puppy's heart attack. These questions are going to piss me off. If you weren't doing YouTube, what minimum wage job do you think you'd be struggling at right now? If I never did YouTube, I would probably be working in the field that I have been working in for many years, which is health administration type jobs, in healthcare offices, in hospital, clinics, stuff like that. I'm very kind of unpredictable when it comes to changing my path of life. Earlier this year, you mentioned that you had an appointment for a psychiatric assessment in April. What happened with that? Do you think it's necessary to address your mental health in order to build a solid foundation for personal growth, maintain healthy relationships, and achieve overall well-being? My belief with mental health help has shifted a little bit, but I've been in and out of mental health, systems since I'm 15. Since becoming more religious, just doing a lot of self-help, self-education, stuff like that on my own, reading more into things. I really don't feel comfortable talking to a one-on-one therapist or anything like that. I've tried it many times. Maybe I didn't give it long enough chance, but I just don't like it. I'm on medication, which does help with the mental illness. I think it's just something I'm just gonna have to live with for life. It's a medical, more of a clinical depression. Mental health runs in my family. There's also a lot of situational things that I can change that can improve my state of mind. Cognitive behavior therapy, I've tried that. To me, it's you can look up all of these things online. There's so many online registered therapists and stuff like that who have tips and how to deal with situations. That's fine. But it's just lifestyle. I have to really set myself up for success. I have to exercise more because that really helps your brain chemicals, the happy ones.
Okay, I've had enough.
Why do you think wearing that hat is a good idea? Oh, the hat in the thumbnail, the tie hat. Well, I wear it just to annoy you. If you post a random video and we get you to 50K views in less than 24 hours, will you go back to Canada?
Nope.
Yeah, no. I'm not going to, make a huge life change just for the entertainment of others.
He wants to buy me a ticket to come in 2 weeks to buy a ring. He has he wants to just me to move in his house in Kuwait.
How is your lifestyle change going? It's off and on. It's not as good when I was consistently staying on track and keeping the calories counted. I do slip up here and there. When was the last time you prayed? I'm not going to answer your fucking comment, okay? Because number one, I think it's absolutely 100% ridiculous that people ask somebody something so personal. Her mom, she deserves respect, and me not talking about her family because she's deceased. What are you gonna do to a deceased person? When I pray, again, is none of your business. Worry about your own prayer. When will you finally go back to Canada? I have no idea. I plan on visiting with Salah at some point. I've been to Canada many times. He hasn't, but I think, I'm just interested in exploring foreign areas right now. What is your true weight? And are you going to buy clothes that fit you for your size? Lorraine, your question is stupid. Do you want me to go to China, Japan, Cambodia, Peru to try their scales? I don't know how many countries I have to travel to, how many scales I have to get on, how many doctor's offices I have to visit that all say around the same weight for you to believe my weight. Lorraine, my weight is 500 pounds. Do you and Salah have a retirement plan? I don't know if his job is 401k or some type of retirement fund, or even if Kuwait does that in general, or do y'all just put money aside each check into a savings account or an emergency fund in case something were to happen and one or both of you couldn't work anymore here in the US? I have an emergency fund and a pretty good size 401k for retirement, and I'm only 35, so I'm curious at Salah's age how he plans for retirement. Anything financial, honestly, I don't think that's anyone's business.
Called me one day to ask me for money, which I gave him. Yes, I have this. I can prove that actually. E-transfer.
If Salah said he would leave you if you didn't start taking your weight health seriously, would you actually try it? I mean, your relationship would be that much better if it was easier for you to get out and enjoy things together. The biggest thing is you would feel better. You just have to learn to be okay with being uncomfortable until it becomes the norm. You can do it. You just have to want to do it. By the way, I do think it's great, and you've gone on walks lately by yourself. That's a great start. I don't think that it would work, me changing for him. I don't believe personally that changing for anyone other than yourself is long-term sustainable.